Let's talk about your PB. This is rapid. 2:09:49. Is that correct?
Correct. Yep.
Where was that?
That was at Lake Biwa Marathon in 2003.
So that is the definition of a perfect race for you, or did it not go fully to plan?
No, I should have ran faster.
Yeah.
I went through 30K in an hour 30 high. I was on 2:07 pace, and then I got to about 34, 35 kilometres, and then I just started to tire. And so I ended up running 2:09:49. And then that's what changed my training, because I was like, I need to train harder. I need to grind in more workouts so that will happen in my races. I would say the nearly perfect race came a year later at London. I ran 2:09:58, and I was on 2:06 pace all the way up to about 34, 35K. It was a horrible day. It was windy. It was raining. There was a surge at 21K, and I was almost going to go with it. And I decided, no, there's Stefan Baldini, who went on to win the Olympics, Antonio Pinto. There was a big group of athletes. I was like, it's probably a bit too early. Anyway, I was with Stefan Baldini at 34, 35K. We went, at that stage, you used to run in front of the Tower Hotel and then under the Tower Bridge. And it was cobblestoned. And I sort of lost, it might have only been 10 or 15 metres on Baldini. Baldini is a big guy. And then we came off a ramp onto the Thames, and it was windy. And that 10 or 15 metres then became 30, 45. I couldn't get onto him, and I needed that buffer. I was only 56 kilos and at 5'9", 5'10", wiry, right? So I just couldn't quite get on. So I lost 2 minutes just in that point. So I ended up still breaking 2:10, but everyone dropped 2 minutes in that race. Yeah. So I wasn't the only one at that point. So I think Baldini was 2:08, and I ended up being 2:09, and yet we were all on 2:06 pace, going through 30K. Like I was an hour 30 and 4 seconds, right, which is right on the nose.
Yeah, wow.
And then again, I was frustrated because I was like, that happened a year ago, and I decided I was going to train harder, and then I've trained harder, and then the same things happened. And then I tried to change my training again, and then that was leading into the Olympics. And that's where I think I cooked myself, because I ran an outstanding race. The weather just didn't comply, but to run 2:09 on that day at London, be in the top 10 of a world major, I didn't appreciate it and take the good from it. It was just the negative of falling apart. And so I didn't really take a break. I then just grinded through to Athens. And that's where I feel like I probably overdid it by a month and I had been on such a streak of not missing any days. So I feel like that race at London was a better executed race than I did at Lake Biwa. They were both 2:09.
Yeah.
Both I trained differently for, but both got a great result.
And you said most people lost 2 minutes. Was that on the cobblestone area?
No, it was just the weather.
Yeah.
So, you basically, when you came out onto the Thames, it was a headwind all the way up to Big Ben, and everyone was struggling at that point, because obviously it's at the latter part of the race, so you're fatigued and tired. Just weather was more that.
Is it easy to roll your ankle on cobblestone? Like, that seems like a dangerous kind of path.
I'm a cross-country runner, so I'm used to rolled ankles. But no, they had carpet out there, but it was just the unevenness. Yeah. Like, I ran the World Championships in 2003 at Paris in the World Champs, and you went up the Champs-Élysées. It was the same thing. It's a cobblestone path, and so it's a little uneven, but it's not manageable. It's not rocky.
Yeah. Is rocky would be the hardest terrain to run on?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.